If we want to talk honestly about smoking, we have to admit a deeply paradoxical truth. Smoking can feel amazing. That sounds irresponsible, but let's face reality. Smoking creates a temporary problem and then delivers an instant, satisfying solution. Once your brain is used to nicotine, just one cigarette can make stress seem to disappear almost immediately. In this video, we're going on a journey deep inside the body to explore what we might call the best-worst thing. You'll understand exactly what happens when smoke reaches the alveoli, how nicotine takes control of the brain in the blink of an eye, and why quitting isn't just about willpower, but a real biochemical battle. Let's look at why this weapon can make you lose yourself when you don't have it. It all starts with a cigarette, a combination of dried tobacco and chemicals that help it burn more slowly and make nicotine easier to absorb. When you light it, about 95% of the smoke is gas, but the remaining 5% consists of tiny particles called tar. Imagine your lungs as giant sponges lined with tiny hair-like cells called cilia that constantly sweep away debris. When you inhale, tar sticks to the protective mucus layer, turning it into a sticky brown sludge and completely paralyzing these tiny brooms. With the cilia disabled, tar can travel deeper into the alveoli, the delicate air sacs where breathing truly happens. Here, nicotine slips through the thin walls, enters the bloodstream, and reaches the brain in an instant. If your brain had a control panel, smoking would be like pressing all the buttons at once. It unleashes a storm of chemicals. Adrenaline speeds up your heart, dopamine makes you feel pleasure, and beta endorphins reduce pain. Suddenly, you feel alert, focused, and relaxed all at the same time. But here's the strange reality. That great feeling doesn't last. Your brain immediately tries to counteract nicotine's effects to return to normal. As soon as nicotine wears off, your body falls into a state of imbalance. The more you smoke, the harder it becomes for your body to stabilize on its own. That's why nicotine is so addictive. You no longer feel like yourself without it. Smoking is no longer about getting a high, it's just about feeling normal. While your brain is busy with its chemical party, nicotine doesn't travel alone. It brings thousands of chemical friends like cadmium, lead, arsenic, and more, cause damage where they end up. In the lungs, tiny air sacs begin to burst like overinflated balloons, causing irreversible damage. Your immune system activates, but nicotine slows down the cells responsible for cleaning up damage. Worse, these cells release chemicals that end up dissolving your own lung tissue, creating permanent scars that turn breathing into a struggle. The destruction doesn't stop at the lungs. Nicotine constricts blood vessels throughout the body while also causing countless tiny injuries. These wounds turn into scar tissue, leak proteins, and create random blood clots, making blood vessels narrower over time. Your heart now has to work frantically to push blood through these tightened pathways. Even your skin is affected, as chemicals break down collagen, leading to wrinkles and faster aging. The peak danger, however, is the double hit that leads to cancer. On the one hand, you flood your whole system, and especially your lungs, with at least 70 highly cancer-causing chemicals. On the other, smoke disables the very parts of your immune system that are meant to detect and destroy cancer cells. This is why smokers are so vulnerable. On average, a smoker loses about 10 years of life expectancy, and much of the remaining time is spent living with chronic disease. So why can't people just stop? Calling smokers undisciplined is unfair. Nicotine is one of the most addictive substances humans have ever known. The physical withdrawal may pass after about 3 days, but the psychological addiction is much harder to overcome because it's tied to social habits. Hanging out with friends, taking a break after work, or relaxing. The tobacco industry understands this well and targets vulnerable teenagers to create lifelong dependence. It may sound bleak, but there is a bright side. If you quit smoking before age 35, your risk of early death drops close to that of someone who never smoked. Our bodies have an incredible ability to heal as long as we give them the chance. Habits are simply shortcuts the brain uses to save energy, so why not use them to change life in a positive direction? Smoking may solve a temporary problem, but the price is countless permanent problems in the future. The deal with a cigarette offers a few minutes of relief while quietly suffocating every organ in your body. In the end, truly understanding what you're doing and why you're doing it is the most important step. Because your future and your breath are literally in your hands. If this video helped you see what smoking really does inside the body, hit like so more people can find it. And if you enjoy videos like this, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.